But that's the key. Advisory boards are only useful if you put in the work to getting the value out of them.
Yeah.
And by the way, this is the theme. Everything for the CEO is what effort you put in matters in what you get out.
100%. And so we're coming right off of having an episode that we talked about the board of directors. I had for a third of my life, the last 11, 12 years, between 4 and 6 board meetings a year. And I sort of got into this mental cadence of just operating like that. Now the board meetings come up. Then for, 9, 12 months, all of a sudden I was still doing the Packard board meetings, but I don't have board meetings. So now I'm sort of itching to have the structure of it, even if we're not yet raising capital. And so this notion of maybe a structured advisory board is what I'm just actively, I don't know the answer, but I'm actively thinking about. Like, I'd like to have the structure. And if we put the work into having the structure,
well, it'll make your life a lot easier later.
Yeah, right.
I mean, it's a great idea.
Start operating like a funded company, even if we're bootstrapping for a period of time.
I think it's a great idea, and I would highly recommend it. Even if you're just presenting to 2 people,
there's some accountability. There's a wider team.
It also structures your thinking. So what's a value? I'm getting together with this company I mentioned before. They have to have put some work into that deck before the next call with me. Right. They have to have made progress, because I'll be like, what am I doing here?
Yeah, right.
And it's a waste of your time and mine.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm going to give them feedback. I want to see my feedback next time.
Yeah, right.
If I come the next time and you didn't touch any of that, either you could say, hey, we didn't touch it because these are the reasons. Great. But then you had to do the work to figure out why it didn't, that wasn't useful feedback.
Right.
So it really, you can get so distracted and so spread out as a CEO. Some of those advisors and having those set meetings force you into doing some of the work that you need to that's a bit more strategic.
Yeah.